Hey everyone, welcome to my channel Salesforce Kicks. This is a part 3 for the history of the Salesforce. If you are new to the Salesforce ecosystem or if you are new to the Salesforce learning, you come to the right place. If you wanted to learn more about the basics for the Salesforce, what is the CRM, what is the cloud, all so you can find those in my previous videos. For that, I will paste that link in my bot in this description. So without further ado, let's get started for the part 3 of the history of Salesforce. In this video, we will cover our history starting from 2019 to 2022. So here I have described the different years from 11, 12, 13, 4, and I highlighted the different points, main highlights for that particular years. So if you want to take picture, if you want to take the note of it, you can do it. So that's why I had did that main points in it. So in that first year of 2019, the main highlight for this year is the acquisition of the Tableau. So acquisition of the Tableau, which is combining the number one CRM and the number one analytical product platform. So what is the Tableau? So Tableau is the software, is an American interactive data visualization software company which is focused on the business intelligence. So combination of this Salesforce CRM and the Tableau, it gives the new era of the analytics in the Salesforce platform, which gives the proper view of your data and the analyzing of the reports and dashboards. So which is very helpful, which is good for the data visualization in as well. So we can say like the Tableau and the MuleSoft both are the same kind of software which do the data visualization, but they both has some different functionalities to work on with the data. Again, the release of the Mark Benioff of the book, that is Trailblazer. So he launched his book with the Trailblazer titles, in which he mentioned about different Trailblazers journeys, what they need to do, and all those stuff. So if you have a time, if you want to learn about those things, you can get that this book. The next, the Trailhead, the empowering anyone for top tech jobs, gained 1.5 million registered developers. So that Trailhead, as I told you, that is the learning platform for the people who first time learning the Salesforce, and that is the best platform. Like even till today, like whenever you wanted to learn about new certification, new technologies, you can go to Trailhead for that particular path, and you can start learning module by module in this Trailhead. And in that year, Dreamforce attracts the 171,000 attendees and 60 millions online viewers for that Dreamforce events. So they did the online virtual attendance as well. So people are attending online viewers for those conferences. During that year, Fortune did the recognition as one of the 100 best companies to work for 12th consecutive years. As I told you, like the Fortune is a fan of the Salesforce at the time, and they are recognizing again and again. And during that year, their annual revenue surpasses 17 billion for the fiscal year ending January 31st, 2020. That year. So again, revenue increasing. Next year, 2020, and the main highlight for this year, that is the launch of Salesforce Care. So as we all know that in this year COVID-19 happened, right? So that's why Salesforce act very supportively, and they launched their different functionality, their products to help the people during this pandemic. So in this endemic rank, Salesforce number one CRM for seventh consecutive years. As you can see that different CRM systems are there, and the Salesforce are staying at the top in 19.5% in the shares, right? So it's ruling the market at the time and still now as well. So during the pandemic, Salesforce launched the Salesforce Care, providing the free rapid response solution during the pandemic. As we are doing the COVID-19 test and rapid test. So those kind of results we can rapidly see on the Salesforce. And the introduction of the work.com, aiding companies in reopening and getting back to growth, give employees self-service tools they can use from anywhere, right? So through the Salesforce, they can use their company for their different functionalities through the Salesforce, and so that they can work from anywhere, from their work from home, and they can do whatever the sales service they wanted to do. Then the creation of the vaccine cloud to assist in scaling vaccine operations. So even I still remember, as I'm working in the health industry, uh, they have created a vaccine cloud. So due to that, we are using the Salesforce to register the patient information, and they can get their reports. That is very easily from that. So Salesforce implemented those things. Introduction of the Salesforce vaccine cloud. So Salesforce hosts a virtual Dreamforce attracting more than 140 million views and its first ever Dreamforce to you. So like even though you are sitting at your home, you are sitting anywhere in the world, you can attend with virtual Dreamforce and you can enjoy the new announcement and new people talk by sitting just at home. So that's a new initiative they took now. And that year they did the acquisition of the Velocity and signing the definitive agreement to acquire Slack. So these two things are very much high popular at that time. The Velocity itself is like a university for the different technologies they are learning. So the Velocity has a different technologies they are using for the e-commerce, communication cloud, or revenue cloud. So Salesforce acquired it and they started using inside the Salesforce, and they acquired the Slack is like, as we know, that is a chatting platform where many companies as of now they are using as a like a collaboration tool for their company, right? So you can do the integration with your Salesforce and the Slack. And during that year, revenue surpasses 497 million for the fiscal year ending January 31st, 2021. So now we will go to the next year, 2021. So main highlight for this year, introduction of the Salesforce Plus. So after the completion of the Slack acquisition, unveiling the version of Slack driven digital HQ. So that means now Slack is introduction introduced in the Salesforce. So now people more easily and more uh, instantly they can be connected with their employees, their managers, and their different organizations. They can easily connect with the one roof. So they did that kind of integration with that. So introduction of the Salesforce Plus, a streaming service with live and on-demand content. So Salesforce implemented that new functionality where you can see the different videos, different recordings, different learnings while you are sitting at home or around the world anywhere. That year, there is the achievement of net zero status and 100% renewable energy usage. So as the Salesforce contributing to some funds towards those things for making the greenhouse energy and zero carbon emission. So they're attending 100% of renewable energy usage. So the commitment to new equality initiative following racial injustice incidents pushes for policy reform. So during that year, as they are committed towards that anybody can work for the Salesforce without any gender or without any um, the religious. So due to that, they did the policy reform, which pushes the injustice or incident. If there is something happen, they should be everything should be equal. They should respect each other. So they did that those kind of policy reform. And during that year, revenue surpasses 24.98 billion for the fiscal year ending January 31st, 2022. So that is 100% achievement, and there are the different images for those things. Now next year is 2022, and this is also big announcement happened during this year. That is announcement of the data cloud. So announcement of the customer data cloud at the 20th annual Dreamforce that powers the entire Salesforce Customer 360 platform, because that data cloud mainly used for maintaining the data for the customers and the industry for different organizations, that will help for the customer 360-degree cloud, which includes the sales, service, revenue, communication, everything. That I will explain you what is the Salesforce Customer 360 in my coming videos. So the introduction of the safety cloud for safe gatherings, like after the COVID-19 happened, they started the data this safety cloud, so people can easily communicate with each other. They can interact with each other, and they do the safe gathering with following the proper guidelines by the governments. During that year, they did the introduction of the NFT cloud, a trusted, sustainable, connected NFT commerce solution. That Salesforce NFT Cloud will be the no-code platform that enables user to mint, manage, and sell NFTs. So that is a, we can say like non-profit organization cloud that we are Salesforce started. Without any code, you can implement your needs and you can manage all your applications in the one roof. That is a Salesforce. And during that year, again, revenue surpasses 30.29 billion for the fiscal year ending January 31st, 2023. And now we went came to our last point about our last next year, that is current year 2023, and that is the highlight for those years. So we'll go towards that. So 2023, that is the Einstein GPT. So as we know that 2023 Chat GPT is all over the world now. People are using crazy. People are using for the for the solution of the writing emails, writing the codes, or solving the codes and recipe and everything they can search from the Chat GPT, right? So Salesforce did that kind of partnership with the ChatGPT, Open AI. So Einstein launched in 2016, and that generates over 1 trillion AI powered predictions per week, right? That helps the companies to achieve those kind of predictions. So due to that, you did the introduction of the next generation of Einstein AI, that is Einstein GPT. So through that way you can easily search for your any of the information. You can create your flows and you can do any marketing emails. That is a very automatical way in the automation, so it will generate your email templates and all those stuff very easily. So that is a big announcement and big starting of the Salesforce that gives more productivity towards their product. So announcement of the AI cloud, a suite powered by Einstein GPT for trusted, secure generative AI experience. So during that introduction of the Einstein AI, they are implementing so many things that makes their products secure and people can use very efficiently. And integration of the generative AI across the customer 360, including sales GPT, service GPT, marketing GPT, and commerce GPT, and many more. And due to that, that kind of GPT, they give benefits towards your sales speech and your marketing and everywhere. That gives you more benefits on it. So Salesforce Venture launches in 500 million generative AI funds to support the AI startup ecosystem. Because as we know, the AI is the future now in our country or even in the world, right? So that's why Salesforce investing more and more towards the AI, so they can make the benefit for that in the future, and they can make the better product for the people and for the organizations. So during that current year here, the revenue is 33.7 billion for the fiscal year ending January 31st, 24. They are, as of now, they are standing on that. So again, if we go we see the chart of the Salesforce revenue year by year from 1919 to 2022 again. So as we say, like this chart is increasing every year, right? So that is the company that never faces the losses and they're increasing year by year. So this is the actual pictures I got from the Salesforce website, that that is the fastest growing enterprise software company ever, initiating financial year 2023 revenue guidance. So as we can see, they are predicting this kind of right now they are at 31.8 billion revenue, right? But they are in financial 2026 they are targeting about 50 billion plus revenue, right? So that's why they are predicting there will be a more and more business coming towards the Salesforce, more and more jobs coming towards the Salesforce. So that's why the Salesforce has a very bright future. So if you want to thinking for coming towards the Salesforce ecosystem or wanted to learn about the Salesforce, so this is the right place, the right time. You can start it, right? So this is all about the Salesforce history, and I would say this is the ending of our full history, which is unexplained in any other videos. You will never find this full history in any other videos with the different timelines, different topics, different images, right? So I made this video very interactive towards the images, so you can understand those things. So I hope you like this video, you understand the history. If you have any issue with the, if you have any confusion regarding anything, you can do the comments in our in the comment section. And if you like this video, please support me by subscribing and like and share this video with your friends, families who wanted to learn about new technologies. So that is for today. See you in the next video.